I'm not doing that again.
Let us pray. Almighty God, creator
Take
of
your hats
heavens
off.
and earth, thank you for
Can't
this
do that
day of
either.
life,
Racing.
and thank you for bringing us here
What do you mean you can do that?
safely tonight.
Oh, it's the national
Heavenly
anthem. You
Oh.
better
Father,
do
I
it.
pray
That is
for the
so
men and women
wide.
who
Why is it
Bald.
go
Bald.
serving our
Fat.
country with pride and honor.
No
And
hairline.
now I pray for each driver and each team member
Start being
from
Gold digger
each
wife.
one of them. We pray these things in your holy name.
Did I even take off my hat at the
Man.
fucking, what's it called? The walleye game. I just took off my puck hat. I was not taking my hat off. I never do. Ain't no one gonna look at my hair.
Hello, Cassie.
Cross Chastain jump scare.
Uh-uh.
Let's go. You're locked in. That's what I'm talking about.
Last 2 years in a row too. That's awesome.
He got him from the Duel last year, right?
I thought
Yeah.
he wasn't on speed last year.
No, he dueled.
Oh.
And the right. I don't want to see this track for a while. Holy crap, dude.
Yeah, you were just there like what, a month ago?
No, a couple weeks ago.
3
It-
weeks.
It sucks.
Almost a month.
It's honestly horrible.
Well, I mean, it doesn't help that you had to endure a caution during the overnight hours.
6 hours.
I bet Connor's happy to be back. He pays for 4.5 hours. No, it's hard to be up for that long. Because you're up for more than 24. Because you get to like 10 o'clock.
There's Taylor Reimer.
And with that, we're ready
ARCA
for
driver.
duel number 1. Fast cars with star
Don't forget,
drivers
babe, if you die in the car, get your money.
action coming up next.
Don't forget, if you die, I'm taking your cup spot.
I just think 24 hours from now, we will be starting officially the season.
Yes, sir. With a sport
I
ender in
hope-
the trucks.
I hope the truck, with all the names and shitters in the trucks here, I really hope it's not made into an embarrassment like
Dude,
ARCA.
that's literally the only race I'm excited for this weekend is to see Travis
trucks.
and Travis and Cletus
Travis,
race.
Cleet, Tony,
Get to be a kid again
Mini.
one more time. Tony Stewart. Oh yeah, Mini Tyrell.
Minnie.
I really wonder how Type Mini's gonna do in that truck this
How
I
you
year.
do
hope
for
he's not
That is
ashamed.
the
Butterbean-
biggest
Butterbean
bullcrap
Queen.
show in the world. That's so funny.
Well, shoot, they said season 1, so who's next year's shitter is gonna be?
Well, that show is
Wait.
fake.
You guys just Eric left the Discord.
Oh,
What?
It's a circle Chris.
oh.
You guys are bullies.
What'd you do,
Bruh.
DJ? Jeez.
DJ, I blame you.
Oh,
That's
y'all can blame me
racist
all you.
somewhere.
Yeah, y'all can blame me all you want. That's fine.
It's just because you're brown. That's why.
No, he's beyond brown. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you that Reese's cup.
What? Oh.
Brown and black. Poor thing.
Winning his dual race.
My hands hurt like a motherfucker right now. I'm like white knuckling this wheel.
Yeah, he's gone.
Here at Daytona in the duel.
Yeah, he left.
Stream sucks.
One of, if not the most exciting
No.
days
That's
of
funny.
in any speed week. Welcome to the America 250 Florida Duel at Daytona.
We literally came down here to do our fucking NASCAR things. He said,
150-mile races.
they got Thanos
The
snaps.
Daytona 500 starting lineup. Now the inside lane will be set from Duel 1, and all cars, whether they timed in or race in or are guaranteed in.
I forgot that's how they said it was like by rows or by yeah, that's
On
weird.
the inside, the outside will go from race number 2. Kyle Busch, the
So every
pole
spot
winner,
is a new
Chase
row.
Briscoe
That's
outside.
what's
Will
Yeah.
lead each dual race to the green flag tonight.
So don't get wrecked out. We keep our second spot. Don't get wrecked, and we keep our second place spot.
You're really only fighting for a pit stall position. Really, that's about it.
Yeah.
Sure, a three-peat would be unprecedented, but what a racing resume to bring here. Back-to-back wins for William Byron.
I'm calling now. He's going 3-peat.
Damn right.
2024.
He barely won that one.
It doesn't matter. He
45
won it.
did.
That's all that matters.
Coming to the flag. Under green.
Doesn't matter by how far. Just got to cross the checkered first.
I remember being a little upset about that 24 one, mainly because of Austin Cindric. That was the only reason I was kind of upset. Because Cindric decided to spin Ross Chastain into the grass.
He's in the Hall of Fame. He retired once, but he's coming back to drive for his team.
Next thing you know, we're going to see Jimmy Johnson racing full-time in the NASCAR Cup Series.
Jimmy J.
I think Jeff Gordon should come back and race full time.
Jeff Gordon, the 13th driver in the chase.
Jeff Gordon's old ass.
And Tony Stewart isn't old. That's what I thought.
Oh,
It was dirt, bro.
I really wonder how he's gonna do. I can't wait to watch qualifying tomorrow. Actually,
We were hustling.
A little late. Well, we've got quite an agenda here tonight because we have two races, and in each we have a race.
they haven't started yet. I have a quick second.
Kevin, with the big picture and what's at stake here for the front runners tonight.
Well, we've got some points, but I think the most important thing is to learn about your car and make sure you understand what the best decision
Time is
you
it
can make for
tomorrow?
your team to make good choices on your car tonight.
Or 3.
Go ahead. Well, go ahead and tell me about the drivers who are in this desperate hour right now.
And it is, man. You want to talk about a pressure cooker? It is.
Yeah, I don't know how he posts so much in one. Oh, there we go.
There's 3 guys in.
Today, Friday, Arca not obviously that's not gonna be seen. 3 o'clock truck qualifying. Oh, and then the O'Reilly series goes out for their practice at 4:30. Cup final practice. Oh no, second. I think Cup has one more practice. Yeah, they do.
Practice on Saturday.
Did you ever really learn
And then 7:53 truck 2020-60, 100 laps.
The weather is always so different, and I think tonight it's very
Cool.
cool.
I'm not calling it the O'Reilly series. I don't care.
You're probably gonna race in the
I'm
sun.
about to just go back to calling it the Grand National or Busch Series.
You want to win. You want to get the speed week started off
Well,
right, and you want
Kevin
to
calls
learn
it.
as much as you can.
Kevin called it the
Or you
whole
just
Grand
happen to get
National
through
Series
Thursday and be happy
during the
you're in
Busch
the Daytona
Clash.
500.
A lot of different agendas, but I want to get out there and listen to my spotter, get in sync, and get this thing to the front.
All right, enough preamble, enough pre-race. It's time to get this party
If it's
started.
freezing on my end, I guess just
Thursday
close it
night,
and open it back.
under the lights,
Yeah.
2 races to set the field for the
Because your chip
500.
sucks.
Coming up right now. Let's go
What?
trackside.
Nothing.
Daytona International Speedway. Here to
Driver,
Duel
start
number
your
1.
engines.
Please welcome Florida Department of Transportation Secretary Jared Perdue, joined by the United States Air Force Thunderbirds. Drivers, start your engines!
Yay!
I'm about to hit Cassie with the stoner dinner because we have like nothing quick and easy to make, and she's not getting home till late. So I have a box of Velveeta shells and cheese, and we still have a couple of chicken patties left in the bag.
Let's find out how they'll line up
Freezer.
for Sunday.
Make the chicken patties and the shells and cheese. Chop up the chicken patties into like little pieces, and then put them in the pot with the shells and cheese, and then have like shells and cheese with chicken patties.
Sound too bad.
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I've done it so many fucking times with chicken patties, chicken tenders. Like you just chop it up and you fucking throw it in with all mac and cheese.
This just brought me a Shamrock Shake, guys. It's out. It's fucking out.
Is it?
It's out.
Fuck! I'm gonna have to get me one like a one or
God
seven.
damn
You
it. He was
know,
talking about it all week at work, bro. It's already out.
I didn't know that.
Carter's already got a Shamrock Shake.
Bro, dude, I'm
burnt
gonna have
my
one every
shake.
day.
you hear me?
Carter's already got a
Shake.
Shamrock,
He burnt my
Shamrock
shake.
Shake. McDonald's? He burnt my shake.
He burnt my shake.
He burnt my fries.
He burnt my burger. He burnt my shake.
Shit is so heavenly.
Can I have cheeseburger, please?
I'm buy like 12 of them and I'll put them in my
I get
freezer.
a please burger cheese.
Each month I'm gonna treat myself
Can I
to
get
one
a burger, please?
till next year.
I get free Shamrock shakes for being redhead.
Bro, my fucking XM opponent texted asking if I want to play at 11:30 tonight.
Do what?
My Madden opponent asked if I wanted to play at 11:30 tonight.
Tell him, no.
I
You
was
gotta work.
no, I'm off till Monday. I requested this weekend off.
For what? To watch the racing?
Yeah, yes,
Oh
I
my
did.
god, dude.
I have overtime that me and Carter both had a fuck ton of overtime that was going to expire in March, so this is the last of mine, so it's paid.
Dude, I hate how you like get kicked out of work and can't do overtime. That's so stupid.
Oh yeah, I did my taxes today. Out of all of last year, I only had 28 hours of overtime. That was
I
it.
had 580, I think.
Yeah, I fucking wish. I told you when we still had our old GM. My GM got chewed out one week because I went over by 2 hours. 2 hours and she got chewed out.
It's crazy. You have so much work though, where like they want us to work overtime. Like, please just stay. I'm like, okay.
Carter's trying to leave.
I mean, he's working for you. I don't blame
Don't
him.
say it like that.
No, I'm pulling. No, he's the other manager. One of his buddies, you said works at what, the water treatment plant?
Yeah. I'm trying to get in there.
I'll send a fat shit over for you.
So are you a
No,
freaking
that
owner
was
yet,
the
or what,
waste
DJ?
one. I was about to trying to work there, but they didn't get me in there.
Oh, that's why I said, yeah, I remember you wanted to work at the waste plant originally.
No, I didn't want to, but I took an opportunity because fuck Panera, bro. But the water one, I'm putting all my fucking chips in, bro. If I don't get this shit, I might die at Panera serving.
Thank you.
If I'm
You see me,
dying at Panera
DJ?
serving, you gotta die at Panera serving too, though.
What'd
We'll
you say,
serve
Cole?
Jake for the rest of our.
Wasn't cool.
Oh, what?
So do you own a franchise yet?
No, not yet. I work under Jacob Clark right now.
Clark.
Clark. Nah, Jacob's awesome. Carter can even contest this, man. We both talked to him about to all the others, but nah, Jacob's cool, and I mean, he lets us have a life.
Yeah, he's a dog.
James Hinchcliffe will be running the 77.
I've been less
at
stressed
St.
working
Petersburg.
with Jake.
What kind of retarded ass shit is going on in this race right now?
Oh, that green card.
D class? Are you surprised?
I was about to say bottom split D class.
Bro, there's fucking lap cars blocking. What are we
Oh,
doing?
DJ knows all about that.
Oh yeah, I can tell you a lot about that.
Oh, careful. Oh shit. I seen that.
Weave.
Where's the screen at, DJ? I can't see it.
Oh,
I'm coming
What a
back
fucking
upstairs.
idiot.
Hold on. I wanted to take care of my dishes. Did I not
They're already
leave the...
racing. Jeez.
Oh,
shit.
my.
Cole's dead.
Motherfucker.
I was looking
Where
at
the
Cole's
fuck did he
stream.
come from?
Oh, Cole's dead.
Oh,
Cole is
yeah, he's dead
deceased.
now.
His
Hey, Cole,
ass.
I think you wrecked a little bit there.
Yeah,
Hold
no
on.
fucking
Okay, there we go.
shit. What
We
kind
are
of
pacing.
bullshit?
What took us that
Okay,
long?
I'm going.
Why are
I don't give a
we didn't
fuck.
even get to see them roll off. Fox, what are
Because
we doing?
they were yapping.
Fox.
Yeah, if it gets a little too crazy and they get 3 wide and we're in the middle of something.
Yeah, they were yapping.
Try to get out of there and preserve the race car to be able to start up front right here when we come to the race on Sunday.
Kyle Busch's car is going to suck in traffic because he set it up for
Position
qualifying.
up here because we've driven for that guy, Richard Childers, before. What did he tell you to do? He sometimes gets a little nervous in these situations.
I can only go 150 mile an hour right now. 160.
That's quick.
I've done this too many times before, and I was wrong too many times before. So
My
this is
goat,
on you
Corey.
guys. I'll believe in your plan. So here we go. But yeah, thanks to RC and everybody at RCR and ECR for building a really fast zone Chevrolet to put it on the pole. They should all be proud. We want to keep.
I will say it again. RCR comeback tour is all because of the Jesse Love Championship Fund.
Probably, honestly.
All right, let's take a look at tonight's America 250.
I was asleep halfway through qualifying. I didn't even know what happened the rest of the night.
You met Kyle Busch from Las Vegas, who has his first Daytona 500 pole, and alongside last week's class.
Oh, you're still running second. That's the crazy part.
Chevy Ford front row.
That is crazy.
I
What the
jumped back out on track instead of going to pits because I've only got front end damage.
Dear God.
There's Alex Bowman, the only Hendrick Chevrolet.
It's like
that'll be
my,
in this first Duel
like I'm turning right now.
Mike Coreyheim is 23 years old, won 12 truck races last year, won the championship, and as
Right, if this is how I gotta run the rest of this race, I'll run it.
Daytona 500 last
Fuck
night.
it.
So what is his game plan here? He
I wish
just told
iRating
me
was
before
that
he
easy
got
to
in the
gain.
car, He said, I'm going for it. I want to know what it feels like to go for the win.
It is when you're
because I wanna be in
good.
that situation on Sunday.
Oh,
He also
good enough to wreck
happens
in
when
the.
That's what happens when you stay in the race, DJ.
That's what happens when you don't suck.
They have been staying in the race lately. The only times I've been leaving is the car has too much damage. You're done.
Thanks, Jamie.
Not true.
Chris Buescher from
That is true.
20th place, 20th place is better than a DNF.
They're both in Fords, and they're both previous
And I
Duel
have.
winners.
I have not been leaving.
Row 4, Austin
Good.
Dillon, a
Good.
Duel winner.
That's why-
In his
why you're
Chevrolet
dominating.
North Carolina,
That's why it's
as
not a
is
hobby
Corey
anymore.
LaJoy. That
That doesn't win the best paint scheme all year. I don't care.
Into the Daytona 500.
Too bad
He
it's
did so
already a
last year.
pre-used team.
Row 5, John
I don't care.
Hunter for Toyota
F.
from
Dot
North
Florida
Carolina,
Department of
and
Transportation.
Brad Keselowski from Michigan.
that said
Happy
Florida for
birthday,
some
Brad. Turns 42 today. He won a dual race back in 2022. Here's Regan Smith.
I forgot. Yeah, RFK
Well, Mike, it was a
swept
very
duels
different looking
last year.
offseason for Brad Keselowski. Of course, took his right femur in a ski trip injury
But
earlier
they didn't.
in December.
You win one of the
Spent
duels
most of
last year.
offseason working
Reddick
on
won the
recovery,
duel in 24.
rehabilitation, getting ready to get back into the
Bubba
race
did
car.
last
Bubba won it in
His approval that
25.
he needed to be in that number 6 car for this race at Daytona. Yesterday was about checking boxes. First time in the car, things felt good. No issues with the leg. Tonight is also going to be about checking
That's so
boxes.
fucking
They wanna make
stupid,
sure
bro.
with more foot movement, with
I
that
probably
right
would have
foot in the pack, lifting on and off
this
the gas
fucking
pedal,
race.
that things are all good for Brad as he tries to win his first Daytona 500 on Sunday.
Thanks, Regan. Ryan Blaney in a Ford, William Byron a Chevrolet. They're past dual winners in row 6. Row 7,
Oh,
Cole
boys,
Custer
the
and
shitters.
Cody Ware, both in Chevrolet as a switch for this year. Jimmy Johnson, two-time
Gonna be
dual
it,
winner, and
Bubba.
Bubba Wallace, last year's winner.
Ross.
AJ Allmendinger and Ross Chastain in Chevrolets. Shane Van Gisbergen and Daniel Suarez in Chevys. Then two drivers trying to race their way in. Chandler Smith in a Ford and Casey Mears. Finally, Noah Gregson, whose timing run was
4X
disqualified
in second
last
place,
night.
that's
More
gonna be
on
pretty
that
good.
later. Let's check with our crew chief on new Aero Tech. Here's Larry McReynolds with a Toyota Cutaway car.
Well, Mike, the last few years at the high-speed racetracks with this Gen 7 car, when a car would spin, it would get up in the air and get upside down. Now, NASCAR continues to explore items to keep these cars on the ground at these high-speed tracks when they spin. Let's take a look at a couple of recent wrecks that got these cars upside down. This was
Let me
right
guess
here
the
at
last
Daytona,
recent wrecks we
summer
saw
of
flip.
2023. Ryan
Someone's
Preece
definitely
barely
gonna flip
rolling
again
down
this
the
year.
backstretch. The good thing is he raced the
I've
next
seen that
week.
one in person.
This was a high-speed racetrack at Michigan back in 2024. A very similar wreck with Corey LaJoy. Now let's go to our Toyota Camry cutaway car and look at some of the safety features that NASCAR continues to add to keep these cars on the ground. It starts with the roof flaps. When the car spins, the air pressure changes, the roof flaps deploy. The right side roof flap with that green cable, it releases the rear diffuser flap underneath the rear of the car. Full time in 2026 at all racetracks, we're going to run A-post flaps. They're controlled by the roof flaps with those yellow cables. And what happens when the car spins, the pressure changes across those A-post flaps and they deploy like the roof flaps. You see that latch right there? That's what those cables actually unlatch.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yep, they added those
especially if the
last
addition of
year.
the A-post flaps, it just
Added
continues
what?
to reduce
The A-post
liftoff
flaps.
probability of these race cars.
Oh,
Kevin.
yeah, that was last year.
Did someone flip after they added that though?
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure it was after Priest's split they added it.
Yeah, it was after
You just fell down on you.
But NASCAR constantly updates these
And after
things to
Priest
keep them
added the
safe as
that
safe as
extra
possible.
And it's minimized a lot of
glass
them.
in the
We've
back,
seen a couple of
not
them.
the
It sure does help.
A-post. I think the A-post is brand new for
Oh,
this year.
No, they added
You
it
have no
last year.
front bumper.
They were in the summer Daytona race last year.
The lights are out.
I just spun around and
I remember
Above
because
him.
when Reddick and Gilliland wrecked each other in that race, Gilliland's
A lot of
A-post
pressure on
flaps
these
came up.
guys and a lot of anxiety. That's one of the hardest things to control for the crew members, the drivers.
look at this-
Everybody
look at this
is
fucking
ready to
retard.
race, and sometimes that leads to good
All
results.
right, gentlemen.
And sometimes we see some mistakes early in these races.
All right, to
Gotta
those
take
of
a
you
deep
all
breath.
in this
What are we
first
doing?
duel,
These guys are professionals.
good luck.
They're gonna show this.
Oh look, it was like Griffin the first time we raced together.
How fast they adapt and how quickly they start moving.
Look, Carson in this one?
Same spot
true?
too.
No,
I think ours happened in 1 2.
I said Carter, you're gonna need
Oh,
a,
never mind.
you're gonna need
I
a
thought that was
NASCAR
one
driver
too.
at some point.
Here we go, gents.
Green flag. I said you're gonna need a NASCAR driver at some point.
Green flag.
And they wreck off the race.
Yeah.
And they're wrecking. Corey LaJoy flips into the catch fence.
Austin Dillon's into the crowd.
Corey Heim wins the duel.
And you see right off the bat, Chris Buescher up behind.
So who's fighting first? It's what, only one car that gets in from this? One car gets in from the duel, from each duel. Okay.
Yep, and into this duel is LaJoy.
With what, 3?
LaJoy, Chandler Smith, and Casey Mears.
Okay, let's go LaJoy, LaCDL.
LaCDL. He's with his teammate. Well, his teammates are up front. I think all of RFK is actually in here.
Okay. So yeah, then
they have
3 drivers,
all
both
drivers.
Taking them off turn number 4.
Leading
Lap 1 at the line.
Ryan Priest.
To the line, and Priest will
leads the
lead
first
lap
lap at
1.
Daytona.
He led the last lap at the season exhibition race at Bowman Gray Stadium.
I'm glad you brought up Heim too, Kevin. These guys don't know him either. They want to learn that trust, and he needs to earn that trust. And this is a good opportunity.
Oh, who's going 3? Is that Casey Mears? Yes, it is.
Right? We talked about how fast
Casey Mears said, "I want to go to the front."
Casey Mears is trying to start a 3rd lane already.
This is a great opportunity for him to learn at the front of this field. So really,
nobody went with him.
A lot of lessons will start to
My
unfold.
safety rating barely went up, but I got plus 92 I rating from that.
They said calm the hell
Oh,
down.
my rating now.
Heim will run his first of 12 Cup races this year.
Game of
On Sunday in the
92.
500.
I'm
He's
sick.
the reigning Truck Series champion, but without a full-time ride.
Well, yeah,
in
but
any of
I was the
NASCAR's
17 car going into that.
National Series
Yeah, I'm
this
sick.
year. Priest on the inside, Busch on the outside. Priest in purple, Busch in green.
Oh yeah, well I'm sick of your mouth.
Time on the
What do you think of
inside,
that?
two.
Kyle Busch hasn't fallen back.
Everybody pretty much marking time right now, right in the positions where they started. Noah Gregson started last.
Yeah, I don't think you realize, since I got B-Class Oval, I've ran 3 oval races, and that one was the 3rd.
I don't know what you said.
As the Doors sang back in 1970, and got
Ryan
penalized for it,
Priest.
so he had to start last. He'll find his way up at least to mid-pack.
I
maybe
said,
more in that
since
number
I got
4.
D-Class Oval, I've ran 3 oval races, and that was the 3rd
Well,
one.
that's just the long list of things that the driver is responsible
Priest
for
Black
Fuck
Busch.
that.
to make sure that
Priest is
Man,
leaving
this
it.
new graphic right here.
Speedway racing is about
Only one that can
checking
really
all
lose is
boxes.
Kyle
You see
Busch. He
Ryan
wrecks.
Priest
There was
changed
your
lanes
starting
right
spot,
there to
buddy.
get in front of that top line. So there's obviously a reason that Ryan would change
All of
lanes
RFK
like
is
that, and I would
blocking
say
LaJoy.
that
They're
one of
gonna
the
keep him
reasons
in.
is the number of Fords in that outside lane.
Yes, sir.
He knows his best opportunity
How does
is to
Chandler
keep
Smith
himself
wreck a
positioned
front row
because
car
Kyle
today?
Busch isn't gonna want to pull out
He
fast
wrecked it in his
because he
duel
knows
last year. He
that
wrecked
Joey
the
Logano was back there.
66.
So there's definitely a lot of strategy.
They push
that
him
goes
Austin
into
Dillon.
these
Oh,
races to
crap,
try to
Corey
put
Heim.
yourself in the right position.
A lot of experience with Kyle Busch on your
My
bumper
go
as well.
for real.
Got
My
that
go.
rookie on the
That 60
bottom,
car
pushing
is
right
so
off the bat.
sexy,
How
bro.
about Austin Dillon
Leading the
pulling his way
lap.
up into
His first
second
official
place
lap at Daytona.
in that Richard Childress
Corey
number 3.
Heim.
I know that paint
No, never
job,
mind. It's gonna be
Kevin, as he
Austin
takes the
Dillon.
lead.
Here comes
Yeah,
Dale.
Yes, that paint
Spoke
job
too
is-
soon.
Here comes
About
Kevin.
2003 to 2006, that was the paint scheme I ran on my GM Goodwin Chevrolet. So cool to see that back on the track, and it's really cool to see it out front.
John Hunter Nemechek.
All right, let's listen in on Austin Dillon's radio channel here.
Look at that, he won a freaking 500.
At the expense of Eric Almirola.
Yep.
Shouldn't have been standing there.
John Hunter Nemechek to the front.
John Hunter
And the Fords
Nematode.
lining up behind him, 2 of them anyway.
Said it right there. I watched Logano move
That
down
41
the bumper.
Chevy.
Kind of got stacked up, getting in one at a time on that outside. Logano pulled right down there to the bumper of his teammate Blaney. Keep an eye on those 2 cars.
I don't care. The GOAT's back this weekend. The man himself is back this weekend, so fuck
Now, you
that
might think
team.
the 41 would be with them
Real?
because Cole Custer was in a Ford last year. That team has now switched to Chevrolet for Haas Factory Racing. So on the inside, Toyota, Ford, Chevy.
Now this is where I'm interested to keep an eye on Kyle Busch, your pole sitter.
Oh
If
God,
that
the
thing doesn't
Penske
get
cars
tore
have linked
tonight,
up. Oh, we're
Kevin.
going
Well,
3.
he's got himself
RFK
shuffled
cars are
back
going
there to,
3.
7th or 8th place. And
Get
now
up there,
this is
Priest.
when he gets exactly
Let's
what
go,
he talked
All
about.
the
gentlemen.
RFK cars are on the
You don't wanna
top
be
line.
wide. So right
Austin
now, as he
Dillon
starts to
blocked.
shuffle his way
Here comes
to the
William
back,
Byron.
that's when the
Gentlemen.
anxiety starts to go up for our Daytona 500 pole
Now I
sitter.
want to get to the bottom right
Fucking
there.
RF
Probably get myself
K
out.
cars
Dude,
are
they let
shaking
Corey
and baking
Heim
right now.
fall. They
Still
said,
getting a good
"Bitch,
feel for his car.
get
dirty
out
air.
of the
Bye,
way.
Corey.
Here comes RFK.
That's what he's doing.
Now look at that
And Hendrick.
Corey.
RFK and Emma Hendrick.
Dad.
He has teammates
And,
in this race, and he
and
is
Heim.
bracketed by
And
them right now. Chris
Casey
Buescher in
Mears.
front, in the 17
Austin Dillon.
and or 17, and then Brad Keselowski in the 6 right
That's
behind.
so cool that they're all together.
So
That's awesome.
He's in a great place. He's in the rocking chair, and if he can ride between those two other,
I need
It'd be cool if they were in numerical order too.
Almost.
Well, Mike, I asked all these teams about that specifically earlier
60,
today. Would you help the
17,
99 at
99,
all, or would you just let him do his own thing? And they all said our best plan of attack is to get all 4 Roush Fenway Keselowski Fords lined up.
I know they want to do 4 teams. It's just the charter agreement won't allow them.
If we do that, we don't have to worry about where the 99 is.
And there they are, led by Ryan Preece, 4 of them in a row.
That's so cool.
Led by their flagship driver,
and you have the
Ryan
numbers
Preece.
like that in the field, you can be very aggressive with those types of plans
takes over
because
the
the energy
6
of the
and
pack is not as great as it
retires.
will be on Sunday. It's harder to make
There's a
passes,
lot of Ford
but when
drivers
you have
left.
the confidence and knowing that
Oh,
your
they'll
teammates are
Deegan.
behind you,
Somebody
and
from
you're
No, there's
able to
not,
move
unfortunately.
and you're
Lane
planning your
Riggs.
strategy,
Lane
all
Riggs.
those things make it easier.
Ain't that
when
right
you
though,
know
Seth?
you have
Toyota
the
cares.
I'm going to
We
give
do,
a tip of the
but I
cap
could
to the other
see Lane
RCR
Riggs
car.
taking over
Obviously,
that
we saw
spot.
the 8 car Kyle
If
Busch on the
he
pole, but
is
how about his
competent enough.
teammate in his 3 car leading the charge?
We'll see.
Imagine Corey goes on to win
Steam
the
down here
duel.
this year, didn't they, Kev?
CDL.
Well, we always know
Wins
that
duel.
RCR puts a lot of emphasis on these.
Is this
super
stream lagging?
Oh,
speedway
God.
races,
Is that
but
just me?
Some years it's better
No,
to
yeah,
really
the
see the
stream
speed
just
out
died
there.
like for a half second.
Austin
Ugh.
Dillon was no slouch, qualified right up there in 7th.
Austin
So
Dillon said, "Fuck
now
you,
you're
Busch.
seeing that,
I'm running
that
by
car
myself."
be able to lead the
I'm
pack, and that's
in
what you want to do.
flagship car
I
of
know
this
that
team.
you can go and move from the front
It's like
to
you
the
need to
back,
remember
but
who's in.
in the end,
remember
you
your
still want
place,
to
old
try to
man.
have the best track position that you can so that you can control the race.
If I'm selling cars, I want to sell that car right there you see on the inside. John Hunter Nemechek, lone wolf right
John
Why are you trying
Hunter
to sell
Nematode.
that? That car is fast. Why are you trying to sell it, you retard?
Well, you had a
Big
good
push
stat
to
on that, Mike,
Reese
yesterday.
pushing Dillon.
Yeah, of all the drivers in this field, many would be surprised to learn that Nemechek has the best
RFK right now is like, hey
finish
guys, how funny would it be
of
if we
all
got to the
the
inside and
drivers in
just
this field that
trucked
have
it?
started
It's happened
3 or more
before.
Daytona 500s.
Stuart Haas has done it at Talladega.
Former 500 winner Austin Dillon in the number 3 leads Ryan Preece, Chris Buescher, and John Hunter
Ooh,
Nemechek.
are we going to full commercial? Give me a
Yep.
break.
Yes,
Alright,
they
you know
did.
what? DD12. I'm going to DD12.
I got you.
The
do they still
DD12. What?
do they still have the international stream?
Yes, they
the
do.
Abu
It's a
Dhabi
little
stuff?
behind
all the
though.
drivers
It's actually pretty behind.
That's
Oh,
fine.
we'll be alright.
all the drivers in this field that have started 3 or more Daytona 500s.
Oh yeah, I see how behind they are.
Yeah, now they're
I
going
wonder
to
how
commercial.
ahead is the US feed? Oh, US
Oh, they
feed behind as
just
well.
went- yeah, they just went to commercial.
Okay, so then I'll just keep both up.
I mean, if you want to be as ahead as possible, just keep the Fox one up. Who gives a shit?
I just don't.
No, that's what I
Or is
meant.
the DD12 one no commercials?
DD12.
Yeah,
has
yeah,
no
the
commercials.
DD12 one is no commercials. That's what I was saying. I'll just keep this one up in the background, and then when it comes back, I can just switch between the two.
I just like watching racing.
Okay.
I don't like watching.
Because I don't
commercials.
wanna, I don't wanna miss somebody die midway through a
Yeah.
commercial.
Like what happened at Talladega, they were under commercial in the fall, and the big one happened, and we watched it because DD12. Thank God. We're all jumping Austin Dillon. And Austin Dillon has fallen because RFK cars have fallen. RFK cars have fallen into the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, RFK. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, look, big shove for Buescher.
They're like, fuck it, Ryan, go.
Their main goal is to essentially keep LaJoy in. That's their goal.
Maybe our racing got the package right. I fucking hate it.
Yeah, the single file.
That top line can't do shit.
It's probably up about 50 laps. No,
Bullshit.
50
Top
whatever.
line can't do shit.
About
Top
40.
line did so well in my race, they came to the bottom and fucking wrecked me.
I'm talking the next gen.
I mean, we just
Completely different
watched.
than the RFK car.
We legit just watched RFK drive from the top to go to the bottom.
If you have the cars to do it, yes, but
what they
look
just
how
did.
quickly the line dropped as soon
Well, I mean, there
as
was
they got
4
out.
cars in that line. Of course, it's gonna drop. There's 4 cars.
All together, bumper to bumper to bumper. Yes.
You gonna donate?
What I'm
DJ,
trying to
or
say,
what?
Seth, is I'm getting hoed.
Yeah.
I'm not.
It also takes like 15 laps for the top line to reestablish and get momentum.
Goodyear blimp will be here on Sunday.
We're
Well,
back.
the fast lane is the Ford lane, and it's on the bottom. Ryan Preece brought that group of Ford. 7 of the 8 cars on the bottom. Everybody but John Hunter Nemechek is in a Mustang.
It's a Ford line, bro. The fuck?
It really is the Ford line with Allmendinger and Byron.
Everybody but John Hunter.
Yeah, this is awesome. Watched all 4 of them jump to the bottom.
Yeah, you see right there.
They
just
let
decided that it
Austin
was time
Dillon
to go,
out
and
to
Austin
dry.
Dillon was the guy that was hung out to dry.
Fuck
and
you, buddy.
We talked
They
about
say,
them
yeah,
being able to take
you
control
a
of this
bitch.
race by
Get
numbers.
off our face.
And
You
they
ain't a
have
part of RFK
absolutely
gang.
done that. And the guy that's the only guy that's
You
in
wish.
that train, right, that Ford train right
Wish
there
you
on the
were a
bottom of the
Ford.
racetrack is
See
John
ya.
Hunter Nemechek. And right now he knows that he's at the mercy of everybody
Words
behind him.
no man has
He
ever
doesn't wanna
said.
move. He
I wish I
knows
was
that
in a
he's in a
Ford.
spot that is in contention at the front of the racetrack. He just knows that he's at the mercy of what they decide to do.
We also know that
Y'all
the
are at
strength,
the mercy of
obviously, in the
RFK.
numbers goes to the Chevrolets right here. We
Forgot
just
your
need to
car was
find
in
each
the
other
street.
and work together, and you start seeing that formation on this outside. Let's see if they can make some hay and run them down.
Every position gained at the finish starts you 1 row closer to the front in the Daytona 500 and gets you a pick of pit position 2 cars earlier than the position you were running in.
Chandler Smith and Casey Mears are really just here to run.
The best of everything.
They're not getting up
you're
there.
not torn up and you think your car
Unless
is
that
decent,
top,
you want to
unless
be
that
greedy
bottom
at this
lane
point
does something
because that's
like
what
to
you're here to
move
do.
the
You're here
4
to win the
RFK
race
cars out
on
of the way.
Sunday.
They're not
So
going anywhere.
take every spot that you can get, and it all starts every single lap that we click off by putting yourself in a spot that is better than what it was the lap before and trying to
Also,
be
the
in
Toyotas
contention
are
to
very
win at the
spread
end.
out.
Now your open teams trying to race their way in. Corey LaJoie in 3rd in that Ford draft. Chandler Smith back in 14th. Casey Mears 16th. Mears trying to make it
It's a very
to
Ford-heavy
500 career starts in NASCAR's top 3 series.
It's 60 laps.
And
Are
he's
they
just a
gonna
handful
have to do a
away,
pit
but
stop at some point? I'm
got a
assuming.
tall order ahead
Yes.
Yeah.
tonight. Mears in the 66. Chandler Smith.
I don't know how many
on the
laps you can
Truck
make
Series
it
in
without.
the
but-
36
Isn't it like
just
30?
ahead of him. But a ways
According to
go get
DJ's
to Corey
thing, it was
LaJoie,
43
and you see
laps
their
on a full
names,
tank
in yellow.
Yeah, it's about
from
42 laps in
from
real
leaving the
life. too.
box.
Yeah, and we know that the
I
speed
came
limits
into
of
bed
cars
for the
isn't
rest, but I
what
brought
the
my
other
mouse with
cars
me so I
are
could still
around
change
them.
over
Don't fall
to
asleep,
each one.
please.
When you're racing
No, I won't.
defensively on a super speedway race, you want to try to put as many cars behind you as
So you better
possible.
not.
Remember 9 p.m. Daytona 500 attempt 2.
To lose the draft. So
Hey, I technically, actually, I can say, I did make the full 500 miles for once.
you can stay in that mix when you know you don't
I did
You got
make
wrecked
it
in
500
overtime.
miles. Yes, I got wrecked in overtime.
AJ Allmendinger started 7.
I just want to take
You
the
kind of
fucking
wrecked
check.
yourself because you blocked really fucking late.
Well, no, it wasn't. Did you see the top line get blocked and it checked up horribly?
No,
That's why
I missed the checkout.
Oh yeah, that's why I went down to the bottom. Because yeah, whoever was leading the bottom went and blocked the top lane, and so it stopped the massive run we have. So that's why I went to shoot down to the bottom.
Leading that top lane, William Byron.
That's your opportunity.
Trust me, I did not want to be on the bottom lane. I felt like shit killing that guy, but we were gonna have a massive checkup.
And you're gonna probably run over the guy in front of you.
Yes, that's exactly why.
Chandler is pushing.
They know that they're outnumbered.
Pushing Cole Custer. Good lord.
Push!
Oh, and Byron's gonna jump
with enough cars to be competitive.
La Homo.
That Ford line is not gonna move from the bottom.
What do you mean, DJ?
Whoa!
What'd you say, Cole?
I said, what do you mean? That's your driver. You have to.
The 12 car looked a little light on its feet.
Penske doing a bad block.
Again, I hope he finishes well and gives me good points. I don't want this motherfucker to have another 500 to his name.
Penske with another bad push. What?
Since when?
Since when do they push bad? Since when do they pause Rex?
Because he caught him really quick right there in a really bad spot. That could have been.
I ain't never seen it.
Bad news.
Right in the lap of Kyle Busch too.
Larry Mack, let's talk a little about positioning. If you're in the middle of this pack, You may not be burning as much fuel as the cars right
I didn't even realize SVG was in here. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's been running at the back like a good chunk of this race. I watched him drop.
Well, and we call it fuel saving, Mike, and yes, that's what it is. But it's not to be able to go a longer distance. It's about shortening up that pit stop. We ran some numbers earlier this week, and if you're running 90 to 100% throttle, that's about 5 to 5 miles per gallon. If you're doing about 50 to 60%, that increases to almost 7 miles per gallon. That means you can run about 8 to 10 more laps than anybody else. But the biggest thing, it's going to shorten your pit stop up by over 2 seconds. That's what you do. You're saving fuel, but it's to shorten the stop up.
And if that stop happens under green, that is a huge savings. Ryan Preece has led 13 of 16 laps in duel number 1.
Damn straight.
From Chris Buescher,
D12.
Corey LaJoie, Brad Keselowski, and John Hunter Nemechek.
Let me see, do they do full? Are they gonna? Nope.
Anybody else, but the biggest thing, it's going to shorten your pit stop up by over 2 seconds. That's what you do. You're saving fuel.
Man, sitting here watching the duels makes me really miss having Game Pass and having Flight Simulator. But the new one's so fucking annoying to fucking do autopilot, so it's like hard to like you can't really do what we used to do and get up in the air and just AFK.
I love the sound of cars. As the stream stops.
And as the stream just dies. Thank you, DD12.
Ooh, hello, Edible.
Dude, RFK is just dominating this race. Dude, they got a whole gap.
They figured it out.
RFK has figured out how to add a pack race with no other cars.
Is that Biffle all in the lead? Look at all the number fonts.
My guess is RFK is probably like not really worrying about fuel mileage, and they're just kind of pushing it, and everybody else is kind of just like what fucking Larry Mack was saying. Like they're probably like fucking 60-70%. Well, RFK is probably like 80 to 100%. Like, or not Custer. Why the fuck am I calling Cole Custer? Priest is probably at like 90 to 100% throttled. My guess.
Probably. There's Chandler Smith on the outside. Just noticed him there.
So are there people that get like cut from this race, or is it just a seating thing?
It's the open drivers. So currently trying to race in is LaJoy, Chandler Smith, and Casey Mears.
And as they run out,
yeah.
They have to make what place?
They have to finish top. LaJoy's finishing, starting at. LaJoy is in 3rd, Chandler Smith is in 10th, and Casey Mears is 20th.
Right.
Tomorrow, right here on FS1.
It's whoever finishes the highest.
Yeah.
So they can all finish like 17.
Okay, so they're racing each other for the spot.
Yes.
Okay.
Essentially,
Yes.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Ooh, Joey Logano on the call? Gross.
Gay.
Bro, that's from
Field.
like
We've got
3
Tony
years ago.
Stewart in the field. We've got Ricky Stenhouse, Carson Hocevar, Cletus McFarland,
and all the Truck Series
DJ, there's a problem connected to the
It's gonna
video
be a heck
stream.
of a race.
And a new manufacturer, Ram.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see
There we go.
a new manufacturer come back in and the enthusiasm that it brings with it. So we're excited about tomorrow as we ride on board the Busch Light camera with Ross Chastain.
Ross is in 14th.
Everything's pretty tame right now. These guys are just trying to get themselves in the position that they think they want to be in the pack.
Wait, who chose
Put
Ryan
themselves around
Preece?
the right cars and get ready to make that
Oh,
pit
shit.
stop that we know they're going to have to make. So the positioning of the Fords up front has kind of changed the complexion of what everybody else is thinking, and I think a lot of them are like, okay, we got to get to that point, and then it's really going to be when the race starts.
That's right. Chandler Smith has Noah Gragson as his teammate in this race. Brother's not going to do anything for him.
1799 and 6. Everybody in line right now on the bottom.
Yep, you just got to tell me when to merge up so I don't screw the fourth car in line.
Yep, 10-4. It is 1799, 642, and then the 12 and 22. You guys are all clear.
Dude, they are gapping.
They're all clear.
And right now, what Ryan Preece is talking about is tell him when to merge up so that that fourth car in line can be the first one to block the lane that they want to be in. Well, guess what? There's two more Fords up in that lane up there in the top.
And they're coming.
Which is exactly the two that he was talking about.
Here comes the Penske cars.
Blaney and Logano leading the top lane.
With
Corey
Corey
Hines
Hines.
with
faster?
them, then Alex Bowman.
Who's
It's
faster?
Penske in 2311.
The Chevy
Corey was going to go
on the
block
top
him.
side. Ford's on the bottom.
Brad's trying to get out front.
There's no help. Corey didn't help him.
Larry Mack, the fuel window's open. If they stop now, they could make it to the finish. But how long do you want to run?
How funny would it
before
be
you
if
think
all the
about coming
RFK
in
cars
under
just
green?
like dipped into the
Mike, I
pits
talked to a lot of
last
Christians
second?
in that garage area today, and yeah, the fuel window is somewhere north of 40 laps, 40 to 45 laps, maybe even a little further. The bottom line is, though, you want to run just as far as you can, but if you can keep a group lined up, one reason you want to
God,
run
our
as
team
fast
is
as you
Riley
can is
Herbst.
others
He's
start
not doing
to
anything
pit.
for us.
If you're in a
Great.
good line,
Yep, you're done.
you can really make some good lap
We're not
time
going to have
if you
any help in our
absolutely have
duel.
to come to pit road.
Love it.
Okay. It's been 102 days since those drivers or those crews went over the wall to service these cars, but don't worry, they're in tip-top shape.
And they need the
Huge run
reps
for the
just
RFK
like
cars again.
Just like the drivers
This is so
do. They
cool to
spend, the
watch.
drivers spend a lot of time in the simulator. The crew guys spend a lot of time behind the shop or at the shop doing pit stop practice, training in the gym. So you need those live competition reps to really get the bugs worked out of everything.
"27 laps complete. Let's take a look at the Xfinity fastest lap so far. Ryan Preece, 190.69 miles per hour, 47.20 seconds. Brad Kay and Casey Mears. That would be a PR lap. Mears in the draft, trying to work his way toward the front and qualify for the 500.
He's trying to do the thing again.
Jamie?
John Hunter Nemechek
But
right
Corey
now.
Himes not going to help him.
3 laps earlier. What a day he has had. He flew
Chandler
with the
Smith on that
Thunderbirds
bottom
earlier
line.
today.
Chandler
When he
needs to
got
get
done
those
with
Fords
that,
up
went over
top.
to the Craftsman Truck Series garage where he hopped aboard for practice. He's one of those in that stacked field for tomorrow night. Right now, just telling his team he's trying to go somewhere, but he just can't. He doesn't have many friends. There's only 3 other Toyotas.
So yeah,
in the field.
John
So
Hunter
he's
has no other Toyotas to
I
help him
noticed
that
a
are
big
instead
difference
of
in his driving
there's
last
a
year
couple
about
behind him, though.
Sonoma time. And I talked to Jimmy
Oh, but don't
Johnson,
do it.
his car owner, and I said, what has been the difference? Because his finishing rate's improving, his running position's improving. What did you do? He said, we kind of slowed him down. We asked him to be not quite so aggressive, to take his
Huge
time,
run for the
think it
Penske
through.
cars.
Won't be
plan
aggressive
those
with you.
moves, and it's paid off.
Huh?
What?
Battling here
Scared
for
the shit out of
fifth
You heard me.
place as Ryan Preece leads.
You're sick.
Duel number
Ryan
1.
Preece leads and has fastest
Aggressive
lap.
with your butt.
What are we
Keep
doing?
talking this.
Oh my god. Oh
Dude,
my.
what is Fox
The shit
doing?
was stroking.
Fox is stroking their stream.
You know what else is stroke?
What did you do?
Oh,
You know
oh.
who else is stroking their
We
stream?
asked him to be not quite so aggressive, to take his time, think it through, plan those moves, and it's paid off.
Brother just gave me a crunchy soft taco. Not crunchy soft taco.
Battling
Crunchy
here
taco.
for fifth place as Ryan Preece leads duel number 1 after 28 laps.
We're going 3. Bubba split Heim 3.
Hey.
Oh. Here come the Trackhouse cars on the top. Oh, hello, former mi amigo.
Still using a poorly built shop chair? Aren't you tired of the discomfort and back pain? The days of awful chairs are over. Meet the Viper Chair, America's #1 rated shop chair, made right here in the USA. The Viper Chair glides over any surface with large industrial-grade casters, alleviate lower back pain with a perfectly angled backrest, and sit comfortably for hours with a thick, durable seat. The sturdy metal base provides stability and prevents tipping. Trusted by the best, Viper chairs are designed for every job, automotive, detailing, or anything else you love to do in
Chandler
the
Smith's
garage.
up here now.
So stop wasting your money buying cheap shop stools and get yourself a Viper chair, handcrafted right here in America. Don't miss out on the biggest deal of the year. Save up to $200 on select packages, plus free shipping on orders. But hurry, this offer won't last long. Shop ViperIndustrial.com. That's VYPER Industrial.com.
Welcome back to the America 250 Florida Duel at Daytona. Race number 1, Ryan Priest.
DJ Switch.
Jay. 26 laps of the 32 so far, but my eye is on Chandler Smith in 7th place. That
Chandler is
36
flying.
is trying to race its way into the Daytona 500. To do it, he's going to have to get past Corey LaJoy. He started way in the back. He's gained 14 spots. He's got a shot.
Yeah, while everybody else is being patient and trying to take care of their car to get to this pit stop, he's made up some track position to try to put himself up.
Chandler doesn't have a
towards
teammate
the
that's
front of the pack
worth
while
helping.
everybody's not being so aggressive, and he knows that Corey LaJoy is surrounded by his teammates and needs to be somewhere right around him to have a chance.
Did y'all see that Ole Miss QB got granted a 6th year?
Yeah, Internet Chambliss did?
Yeah.
Good.
And William Byron has joined that group.
Willie B.
I remember I got denied at first, and they just got posted an hour ago that they let him.
The appeal went through?
Yeah.
I think he needs another year to prove himself more and increase his draft stock even more. Because that was only his first year in D1.
That he's able to push
shove
that
from
car.
Logano.
We've seen that before, but I tell you, I've been watching, riding along with Ryan Blaney. And the flip side of this conversation, you ought to see his eyes.
If
inside
Cindric was in
car.
this
Let's see if we can
duel,
get that.
I think the Penske cars would at least
Get that ugly 22 out of my face.
they would
That
drive
makes me
the
wonder
RFK
about
cars
the speed of
if
those,
Cindric was in this
cars. I know that the guys on the bottom of the racetrack are
Big
formed
shove
up pretty
from
good,
Bubba.
but typically, when you start pushing like this and you see Logano is doing his job, you just don't want to have
Ew,
spacing
why are
in
we
between
working
those
with the
cars. You want to have
Penske
that
cars?
space as limited as possible through the corners. And as soon as you exit that corner, right back to the bumper on the car in front of you to maximize that push down the straightaway. You don't want to put them in a bad position in the corner, but you want to be able to utilize the straightaway like they're doing right here.
So those Penske Fords are working as hard as they can to hold
Block
pace
from
with
Kyle.
the 4 RFK
Kyle moved up.
Fords lined up out front.
Here it is.
Here
Watch
comes the
Ryan
line.
Blaney riding along inside that car. Watch his eyes as that 22 gets to him. He'll
Ooh,
hear
Corey.
that spotter tell him, here he comes. Big push, and he gets pretty nervous. His eyes get a little bigger.
Well, and Kyle Busch, you see our pole sitter, the Daytona
Kyle
500
with a
right
big
there
run
in the 8
now.
car, now pulled up in front of Ryan Blaney. He wasn't going anywhere on the bottom lane because he knows those RFK team cars aren't going to leave each other hanging this early in the race. So when you have somebody that's lined up and see him coming on the outside, the best thing to do is move up in front of him and try to be the leader of that line.
I agree. Good move by Busch, and it's probably
Huge shove.
Should be coming up to stop soon.
thinking, yeah, me and my teammate are doing just fine out here on the outside. Oh,
Huge
what's he
shove
doing?
from Blaney.
Now I got to push him past the other Fords. I'm in trouble.
Well, let's not forget about that Chevrolet body change and the different shapes of those front and back bumpers. Not only are the teams that run Chevrolets learning about their cars, but the other competitors. Ryan Blaney right now is trying to understand exactly how I can push this Chevy, because in the past it hasn't been great to push all over the place, might spin him out. So he's going to take this opportunity, give him a little bump here, give him a little bump there, and eventually that becomes more and more aggressive as you get more comfortable.
Or get a gap, right? What you see here, and as my teammate, comes to my bumper, push me on by him and make a move. But I don't think that'll happen because there's only 2 of those Fords now on that outside. And now Bubba Wallace, even behind Logano, may or may not go with them. So kind of put yourself in a situation where we're just going to ride right here. Won't be long till we're talking about pits. That's when I start thinking about Chandler Smith. I heard you talk about that, Mike. I like where he's out on the bottom. I like that he's got cars both in front of him and behind him. Just make sure that you do not slide the tires and do the things that you need to do. Get some temperature in those brakes and make sure that you do not speed on pit road.
Now, what we are used to seeing when we have green flag pit stops in the dual race is the manufacturers will want to pit each of their cars together, but not with the opposing manufacturers.
Well, crew chief, what are you thinking, buddy?
Well, business has picked up. The entire field here at lap 36 and 37 just ran their fastest lap. And the wide open throttle reflects it. Those Fords at the front, they are wide open all the way around this race.
I just saw Logano try to make his move to the bottom, and he was trying to let Blaney in, but Blaney didn't go.
Well, the whole complexion of this race just changed when Larry said that they picked up that lap time. The whole pack closed up. They went 3 wide. The lap times picked up, and now we know that the business is for real. Trying to get yourself positioned to be further forward for this pit stop, and the games are over.
Blaney's the one that missed the train.
Chandler Smith on the inside of Blaney now.
The top lane has nobody.
No chatter on the radio yet as to which manufacturer.
Jimmy, come with us. Jimmy. Jimmy.
You see Mears back there. He's one of those go or go home cars.
And that top lane died.
Try to catch up to those cars. Get as many behind you as you possibly can.
We saw in practice there was very few cars, maybe half the field that practiced getting onto pit road. We saw a couple cars not practice. We saw a couple cars going slow around the apron of the racetrack, trying to take care of the bottom of the race car. But my point is, we're gonna have to make a green flag pit stop, it looks like right here, and we're gonna have to get all that we can getting to pit road, not sliding the tires like Clint talked about, not speeding down pit road, but we haven't done it yet.
No.
And this is going to be that first live rep under competition to getting on pit road and doing all those things.
Cars to the outside. Logano jumps out. Kyle Busch had a thought. They're side by side. That creates a little space for the front 5.
It sure did. I don't know if that was Logano coming back to help Blaney. Blaney was that odd man out of the Ford camp getting down to the bottom. In fact, they're going to run another lap.
Okay. I was going to do it once this duel was done, but...
The 4 RFK Fords obviously will put pit together.
Do it. Otherwise, they end up all white.
And Nemechek will likely come right with them. Why not?
Well,
free ride.
Yeah, and sometimes from the driver's seat, they want to be very secretive with their plans, and you don't really know what the plan is. And there are a lot of times when you're in this position, and it might be the plan for the Toyotas that we're going to pit on this lap, but you know when you're with all those cars, I'm thinking as the driver, I'm just going to pit with these guys because this is where I want to be running.
Go to the whip, baby. Look at these 2 Penske cars on the outside. Driving to the front. Big push out of Blaney to the 22.
So we're hearing on the in-car radios, because of fuel saving earlier, they should be able to go to lap 44, maybe even 45 before they have to stop.
I am so impressed with Ryan Preece.
What?
Tell me Mo doesn't show up in this sport and make a difference.
There is nothing better than momentum.
Nope.
When you have the momentum on your side, it seems like the luck is on your side. You wind up with the right race cars underneath you, and it all just starts to line up. And those are the times when you got to capitalize on things. And right now, Ryan Preece, he's had a great week, winning in his modified, winning at the Clash last week.
Well, who'd I get?
The qualifying race.
You got Austin Dillon in the Cup Series, Austin Hill in the Xfinity Series, O'Reilly Series, and the Truck Series, and then you got Daniel Dye.
I am a little bit concerned if I'm the 8 car and company with Kyle Busch and RCR Racing. I do not want to be any part of a situation where I'm 2-3 wide and somebody gets turned around coming to pit road and knocks the fenders off this thing, and I don't get to start on the front row.
Well, if you're not on the same lap plan with them either, you don't want to run them over.
That's what I'm talking, and it happens all the time.
But you also want to lose as little time as possible, because that's where you can gain or lose a lot of time is that shuffle getting on the pit road, where you have to check up because of the fact that they're coming to pit road, or you have to change lanes, and all of a sudden you're out there by yourself. So a lot of time to be gained and lost in positioning, getting to pit road.
Yep, it's just going for the bottom.
Sorting your ducks in a row right now. I think we're going to see some action here in the pit lane, and I think everybody's going to wait and see what the lead pack does first.
And that Logano and Blaney pulling down there.
Nobody's going.
Going to be one more lap, Mike.
Yep. That'll be 44. And there you go.
I'd say they're going to go ahead and pit next time by, Kev.
Time. Who's gonna fuck up?
Come on, 60 team. Do it. Do the thing. Not the thing where you fuck up, the thing where you do
so you
good.
might as well just get to pit road. But we're going to see all this play out now with the different strategies and what everybody is thinking.
Who's coming in?
It's a lot harder than it looks coming on a pit road. You are flat carrying the mail off a turn
Love how it gets quiet. He's been quiet all day. Gets to nighttime, and Clark wants to just be loud as fuck.
It's really hard to judge the distance and how hard you can charge into the pit road.
All right, if you're Nemechek and
All right, who's coming in?
RFK stays out.
Fords, or do you wait and pit
Nobody went.
I don't know who said pit this time, but he was lying. You were right, Kevin.
Well, you just the games that are played up on top of that spot.
There are games being played right now
and things like that. But you see that gap that it created, and I think some of that is probably John Hunter Nemechek thinking to himself, okay, I need to keep myself back a little bit because when those guys
so
slow
fucking
down,
funny.
I need to give them time.
The spotter was like, when I say pit this time, go another one around.
Oh, hands coming out. Kozlowski.
Oh, they had RFK has their hands out. Definitely coming. This. God, they're so spread out.
And you see that spacing that everybody has right there, and that's purely to try to get a reference to be able
And
to
there they are.
run the guy over.
Oh, I thought
in.
whoever's right there in red was about to get turned.
Oh, Casey Mears, Noah Braxton. Jimmy Johnson.
Right here.
Right here, looking left. Well, let's see if they get
Caution's
away. Nobody
out.
behind them on the
Nope,
racetrack.
not yet,
So
actually.
plenty of time for them to get
That's gonna be a yellow. Gregson isn't gonna be able to go at that angle.
Doesn't look the best.
Cole Custer is the leader.
Did RFK seriously just get fucked? If they call this caution.
No, it works for them because they're
Casey
pitting right
Mears.
now, and they're pitting. Yeah, they're pitting before the yellow came out. Had the yellow came out before they got to their stall, well, no, they were already in pit road, so they were fine. But yeah, no, they're making service. Everybody who's out is gonna have to come in under yellow, so yeah, they're fine.
Oh, they called the yellow.
Casey Mears' part, and that's not being in the cars all the time and being able to get to pit road.
Dual burnouts, he won. Casey Mears won the duel. Yay!
He's got at least a flat right front, trying to spin that thing out of the grass.
Who caused the race? Was it Mears or Gregson?
Caution. Noah Gregson made it to pit road, did not stop in his pit, and drove through so he could stay on the lead lap.
Well, my nickname that I heard from him is still
kind of
right.
self-inflicted.
All talk,
goes
no
back to that
talent.
problem last night.
There's the race off pit road. Priest had a bad pit stop. Looks
Oh,
like Busher
no!
with the point. You can see Priest clear back here in the back.
Priest is
right
all
here.
the way back
Yeah,
there.
Busher, Logano, Kozlowski as they come off pit road. They won't be the leaders right now, but when the other cars pit under caution, they will cycle to the front.
Well, it takes all the suspense out of when the cars have pitted on pit
Thanks,
road.
Noah.
in the
You ruined the
merge
duel.
of who had the best strategy, who got connected the best. These guys have just guaranteed themselves that they're going to be in this order and the leader of the pack.
Regan, what happened on Ryan Priest's stop?
Well, guys, just
I didn't even know Byron was in this duel. What?
what they wanted
Yeah,
to
he
have
was in the
happen,
pit.
but he needed 4 seconds of fuel. I believe that was a little bit more than some of the other cars needed. And when we're talking half to tenths of seconds, that's all it takes to lose.
Okay, so yeah, duel 2 is gonna be the better duel.
The field, so he is going to burn more fuel than anybody else.
Who caused this wreck? Was it Gregson or was it Mears?
Keep an eye on Mears right back here.
Casey Mears, Noah Gregson.
Mears.
Yeah, just got in
Mears.
there too hot, locked the brakes up, tried to avoid the 4 car, lost control of the
That's
back.
just a garbage wreck, bro. 2 drivers.
Yeah.
But that's
Old ass Casey Mears, that's what it was.
Doing this every week.
There you see the race off. Priest was
Logano,
way late leaving the
Busher.
That's where the contact came from.
Through nobody's fault, just having to take
But
on
that's,
more
that's
fuel.
purely
than-
just
that's
because
the
they
price you
experience
pay
It was
for
Busher.
that
No, it was
week.
Logano.
There you see the race off. Priest
They'll
was
sort out
way late leaving
Logano
the
and
box.
Busher here at the exit line to pit road. And pit road is open for everybody who did not stop under green or anybody who wants to come back in. Cole Custer,
Hello, Cole.
Bowman, Dillon, Byron.
4, 3, don't slide them. 2, 1.
Time stops for fuel. No tire changes. Holster, Kyle Busch.
Wow. Just got beat by Austin Dillon.
There, the rookie. Probably a good move, Kev. Or maybe he slid a tire.
Oh, Corey, no.
Under caution for the first time, Casey Mears into Noah Gregson, bringing out the yellow.
I
mean, I would too. Where'd my mouse go? Oh. I know DD12 will tell us if we have any penalties also.
Or maybe he slid a tire.
Brady, we can hear your TV, twin.
What?
Brady's fucking in TV.
Tell your doctor if you have a heart condition or blood pressure before taking it. Do not take Trelegy more than prescribed. Trelegy may increase your risk of thrush, pneumonia, and osteoporosis. Call your doctor for some breathing, chest pain, mouth and tongue swelling, problems urinating.
Not me out here about to play City Skylines.
Who is bored?
Me.
Your doctor about once daily Trelegy for COPD.
I was gonna play Management. I like every time I watch it. Usually that's what I do when I watch the races. Is I put like a city builder, or I put like big ambitions or something. Something that I can like kind of AFK and do, and still build progress.
I usually hop in like Powerball free play.
I do always enjoy the part of the duels that, I mean, hey, this one actually kind of took a little bit, but we got a whole nother 60-lap duel to go.
Yerp.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't give a fuck about the other duel. my driver and my team is in this one. Hopefully Priest comes
I know
back.
the fact that all RFK are in this
actually,
one
you know what?
duel.
Hopefully LaJoy makes it through. Hopefully Corey LaJoy makes it through.
Well, Casey Mears just about killed himself, and Chandler Smith killed himself last year. So, I mean, you should be all right.
Saturday, the ACC and Big Ten collide in prime time for the inaugural Nashville Hoop Showdown.
We switching back?
Number 15 Virginia takes on Ohio State. Saturday, 8 Eastern on Fox.
Derek.
I know. I already heard it. I had to grab my mouse. God, y'all are impatient as fuck. I do not need to hear y'all.
I don't care.
You'd normally have to get a record
Wait, what?
back, but not anymore. Watch this.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. They added those. They added those last year.
First time I've seen that.
Yeah, it's the Baja kit.
Yes.
Well, we had so many problems with cautions coming out with cars getting stuck on the racetrack, so NASCAR and everybody
Yeah, they
created
added
this
that last
kit
year
to be able to get them off the ground and get them back in the pits.
Only 12 to go right here. Coming to the green, fellas.
Bubba Wallace last year.
11-lap shootout, gents.
In 12th place right now. Everybody's made their one pit stop. The only
Right,
car we
Priest
saw
at
take
fifth,
tires
sixth.
Was Corey Heim, the 67.
Look at that.
All right, and green flag.
Well, it's not going to be between Corey LaJoy and Chandler Smith who makes this spot.
Well,
Run Corey LaJoy.
Now it's serious now.
Get
We're
all
gonna see
4
what
RFK
everybody
cars
has.
in
We're
this.
gonna
Big
see
shove
we're
from
gonna be
Austin Dillon.
Or
see
Sunday.
Everybody push and shove.
That's fucking hilarious. Somebody made a fucking theme for City Skylines for Devil's Lake. They just made Devil's Lake fucking gigantic.
Oh God.
That was. Why was that so wide? Uh-oh, Chandler. Uh-oh, Ryan Priest got held out.
He's being aggressive, going to the middle of the pack.
No.
Gets to the inside of.
Ryan Priest got booted out of the line. Here comes Chandler Smith.
Oh, Chandler Smith. Oh, what the fuck?
Here comes Chandler Smith.
Chandler Smith, what the fuck?
He's got to battle Corey. They're side by side. 10 to go.
Oh, this is interesting.
They say Ryan Priest,
right there,
meow,
all those
fuck out the
alliances
way.
with your manufacturer, Chandler Smith doing what he had to do, put Ryan Priest in a really bad spot and send him to the back of the pack, one of our best cars in the field.
That was what Chandler had to do to get up front.
That's that lesson learned. That you need
Fuck
to get
you,
out of
Chandler
the way
Smith.
right here early. Don't make that mistake.
You're on my
before
shit
the
list
laps
with Kyle
continue
Larson
to go
now.
into 500. You won't be able to get back up there.
Say good because he neglects his
Big time
kids.
pushes.
And
Nothing
just for
that the
everybody
RFK
at
cars
home
can
that
really do
doesn't
now.
know, the open cars in this field are running 5th and 6th right here. Corey LaJoy and Chandler Smith.
Big
so
run for the Penske
there's a
cars.
race within this
Logano
race.
out front.
You've got the guys that are going to lead the pack to win, and you've got one car that is going to make this field.
Yeah, it's the third car in both lines. That blue and gold car on the bottom, and the white and blue car on
Eileen's
the
got a
outside.
better
Priest is in the race regardless tomorrow. Come on, Corey LaJoy.
We'll race here on Sunday.
A lot closer than both of those guys wanted it to be on either scenario.
Guys, they're bending the floor pan now, baby.
Yep, huge run for the top
46-33.
line.
Everybody just ran the fastest lap of the race right there.
Well, you can throw
Honestly, yeah, I would just rather Corey because Casey.
Whoa. Chandler
Well,
Smith
we
and
know
Corey
Brett
LaJoy
Keselowski
here.
is one of the best at this
21st.
super speedway
I'm about to
racing,
say,
but
Fox,
we've
fix your
also
shit.
learned and watched him through the years.
LaJoy got loose off of 4.
It's
Not
just
be
got to
scared
be
to push
whoever
as
gets the
hard
better
as he
run
can,
off
and
the
he
corner.
pushed Chris Buescher all the way down into turn 3 really aggressively, and that car was
Wonder if
really out of
Penske has a
control.
deal
Joey
with front
Logano
row.
in control of this race right now.
Logano looking for his 4th dual win, tries to come down.
Oh,
Could not
here comes
clear
Buescher.
the 17 of Buescher.
Not necessarily the best.
I'm getting
scenario for the
flashbacks from
RFK
22.
cars. You would really want LaJoy in front of to control your
I'm
destiny
getting
a
some
little
really
bit more,
bad
but that's not gonna
flashbacks
be
from
the case right here.
2022.
And I promise you right now, they may have talked that before the race, but right now it's about winning this race and what you need to do for your car.
Well, it certainly is for those.
RFK kind of died off.
Yeah, they lived the whole thing and then just died.
That caution really kind of screwed them out of it.
That is Penske teammate Ryan Blaney.
Yep, Penske
Chandler
took a hold
Smith
of the race.
Now up in the transfer
Who's
spot.
dropping?
Yeah, you see
That
Kyle
Kyle
Busch right there.
Busch.
He said, I've had enough. This is too aggressive for me. I don't know that
Yep,
I have
Kyle
the
backed
car
out.
to be able to win this race. Drops back and will be the
Good.
the
That's kind of
pole
good
sitter
on
for the
Kyle's
Daytona
part.
500 with the same car in protecting it right now.
Smart move.
Smart on Kyle.
Chandler Smith in third. How
Chandler
about
Smith.
Now, as a car owner, this Keselowski in that 6th car is trying to figure out how am I going to help my other car, Corey LaJoy, behind me in my rearview mirror.
Well, I think right there, that's what you see out of Chris Buescher.
Yo, they're splitting Chandler.
They're trying to leave him.
Yo, they just
They
split
really
Chandler.
split
Oh,
him.
shit.
They aggressively said, fuck you. No, that's crazy. That is crazy. They said, fuck you.
Terrorism! Terrorism!
I love RFK.
That is a family organization.
Either way,
Oh
they
my
got that
God, that
36
was
car couple
awesome.
back and got Corey LaJoy back in a position
Actually,
that
that's
is a
me.
lot better than where he was.
Oh my
He knew
God.
it was on Brad's mind, and he did that. He went for it.
Brad
but
and
he didn't
Buescher
go
said,
back far.
meow,
Chandler Smith's
fuck
right
out the
there on
way.
right rear quarter panel.
Meow.
Here he comes on the outside
That
again.
didn't really
It is
matter though.
not
Look, he's
over.
back.
Side by side for the last transfer.
He's
spot.
back.
Chandler's back. It didn't matter.
With 5 laps to go.
Well, and a couple cars that have entered this race, the 23 of Bubba Wallace, the 24 of William Byron. We hadn't talked about them at all, but here they are as we get
By the way, your
towards the end of this
defending
one.
winner
Bubba,
is
move to
now
the
finally
bottom.
up here.
We go. Look at this run on the bottom.
Huge run for who is that
It's a
down
great
there?
time move, getting into turn 1, shooting to that bottom, right to the lead. Good job, Bubba Wallace.
That's Bubba.
Wallace was 12th on the restart.
Bubba.
Oh,
Oh,
Bubba! There goes Bubba! Oh, there goes Buescher!
oh.
Byron!
There goes Byron.
Chandler
God
Smith!
damn it.
Ryan Priest is
Oh.
alive.
It is Chandler
Ryan
Smith.
Priest survived a
Oh,
wreck
looks
at
like
Daytona,
some
guys.
damage on the bottom of that car.
And that's exactly
You
what we've
document
been
this
talking about. Those
monumental
moments
moment.
that are not your fault, and it's just a push gone wrong right
Bubba
here.
got
and it
pushed
collected a few
wrong.
Cars.
Well, he was out quite
That
a
wasn't
ways
even.
on
Oh
the
no,
Damn,
Buescher!
Buescher's
being
No!
Bubba Wallace, and as those cars caught him,
Damage on
the block
Chandler.
was just too much. Turned him right around off the bumper of the 3.
Wallace restarted 12th. He was the
Yep,
winner of this
Buescher's
race
done.
last year. Raced his way up to the front. Now
Who started there?
Maybe
Who pushed Bubba? Bubba got pushed really bad.
Caution with
crab walking.
Oh,
Byron's
crab
done.
walking.
Damn, we're
Byron's
crab
done.
walking.
That's a backup car. You're
God.
going to the end of the field. Remember, you get a backup car. That's end of the
uh,
line for you, buddy.
Yay.
So Byron will start in the rear. Busher will start in the rear.
What happened? Oh, Austin Dillon terrorism. That's what happened.
Making that aggressive move, getting into
Let's
one
see.
is a
Well,
fantastic move.
Bubba is way out there.
Bubba got pushed out there.
That's what I mean. So aggressive push. Oh, man, he's not even hitting him straight on. He hit him sideways.
Busher was all over the bumper of the 3. It was just they freight trained the 23 is what happened.
So it was again just a push gone wrong.
Continuing to push, but ultimately,
Yeah, that's literally all it was. It was just everyone's fucking pushing.
Oh, look at Corey LaJoy on that bottom, and unfortunately, right.
Byron's just a victim.
Yeah, Byron was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
But that's a lot of front end damage, particularly down on the front of the splitter.
Well, that's a backup car for one of the Hendrick cars.
Look at this ride. Woohoo! Hold on.
He almost saved it. He almost got air.
That's not bad for Bubba. It's just a set of tires for him.
Bubba didn't even hit the wall, I don't think.
To keep those cars on
No,
the
Bubba didn't hit the wall.
Did its job.
I love that kind of
Fantastic. Save that car.
All right, I gotta go tell my brother. He's gonna be pissed.
Oh, that's a terrible feeling right in front of the pack, isn't it, Kev?
Well,
look at that thing come up and set right back down.
The good news for Bubba Wallace is he's just going to spin out right here. He's not going to have all that contact like you see all those guys up next to the wall are right there. So you just got to put some new tires on that one.
William Byron, Chris Busher, Chandler Smith not so fortunate in this second caution flag of duel number
Dude,
1.
fuck Chandler Smith, bitch.
Where's my mouse? Oh.
How did I get here? A grandma with vision loss. AMD.
William Byron, Chris Busher, Chandler Smith not so fortunate in this second caution flag of duel number 1.
So excited what my granddaughter asked me to ride across the desert with her, knowing that Vabysmo improves vision, delivers a chance for up to 4 months between treatments.
Vabysmo is an eye injection. Don't take it if you have an infection, active eye swelling, or are allergic to it. Vabysmo could cause eye infection, retinal detachment, temporary increase in eye pressure, an uncommon risk of heart attack or stroke, or severe swelling of blood vessels in the eye. Report changes to vision or eye pain to your doctor or retina specialist right away.
Now I've got my sights
NASCAR is back.
open up the
Everyone prescribed
Yeah.
FDA-approved treatment for
Gotta love it.
Every truck
Chris Busher died. Sad.
The most powerful light-duty gas lineup in America.
It's an innocent bystander too.
So was Byron. Byron was also an innocent bystander.
Yeah, but Byron drives for Hendrick, so fuck him.
Fuck you, you fucking faggot.
Real.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not.
The only Hendrick cars I don't like are fucking Kyle Larson and fucking tuna sandwich. Clyde.
I'm just simply here.
Yeah, that wreck was unfortunate.
Well, we ought to be simply dead.
Make more of what's yours. You guys, Wendy's has new biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not commenting.
Oh boy, can we see how Twitter spins this?
Dawson said Twitter said Austin Dillon terrorism, but Twitter also hates Austin Dillon.
Sunday, the Great American Race on Fox.
As a former Austin Dillon fan, I know Twitter hates Austin Dillon.
Yes, that
But do you
is
blame them?
That's a big deal.
Yes, and also no.
Starts at 12:30. Only on Fox.
Has Austin Dillon done some real fucking stupid shit? Yes. But a majority of his hate is solely because he drives the 3.
Just a roller coaster of emotions.
Because there's like plenty of other drivers that basically do the same shit as Austin Dillon, but they never get hated on.
Catches him. I mean, you just
Carson
coming off the 2 took the lead and have that emotion. Yes, I'm right where I want to be, and then, oh no, not good at all.
Yeah, and from that view, as you see all the flaps and deploy and all the cool things that NASCAR has done to keep these cars on the ground better. There's a lot more to that story than that short,
shit.
that straight-on shot right there. As we go on this Xfinity in-car camera with Bubba Wallace, you can see all the work that he's doing, and he's just out there kind of at the mercy of the guys behind you. But from the 3 cars Poet in-car camera, we're going to be able to listen to him get off the gas.
Got pushed right through it,
and he just, you can't do anything when you're at that point. He knew he was approaching that car in front of him too fast.
It's just hard racing coming to the end. That's really all it was.
Unfortunate push is what it is.
As hard as they can to go forward. And ultimately,
Twitter's got to blame somebody for the Austin Dillon.
And spun him around, but Austin Dillon did nothing wrong right there. He was just being pushed too hard from the guy.
Why is LeBron James a Phineas and Ferb?
I saw that. We'll have a conversation after this. All right, what do we learn from this?
Wait, what was that sentence you just said?
What can we do to be better? Just drag a little bit of break right there. And
I said, why is LeBron James a Phineas and Ferb?
Behind Dillon, the accordion effect on the inside lane went all the way back to Corey LaJoie.
Yeah,
Space Jam didn't go well, so we need another shot at acting.
When you get to the end of these races, you have to push as hard as you can push, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't, but ultimately in this scenario, it tore up a few cars. Jamie?
Chandler Smith trying to qualify for his first Daytona 500 after that hard contact with the outside wall. He came down pit road. They put 4 tires on it. They said the splitter is dragging. You can see a little bit up front. They're pretty confident there's no tire rub, but Chandler just told him on the radio it actually feels pretty good. So let's see what he can do coming from the back here.
It can still happen, Kevin. We've seen it before. All it takes is those guys
I
to
already
get
know what
together
the clips
again and create a hole. If somebody leans into somebody getting into the corner, somebody gets loose, checks that line up, you're right back in it.
Yeah, and that's really the only chance that this car has right here of Chandler Smith to get into the race is if Corey LaJoie has trouble.
Well, now he'll be restarting last because his car crew was over the wall too soon, as was Bubba Wallace's team.
Casey Mears is still in the race, but obviously he sat there spinning donuts in the infield, lost a few laps.
So we'll go to overtime for the first time this year, 2-lap shootout. If the leader takes the white flag under the green, the next flag will end the race. If we have a caution before the leader takes the white flag, we'll have a restart. Logano, Blaney, Keselowski, LaJoie, still 4 Fords at the front. Then Dillon, Suarez, and Chevys, Nemechek's Toyota. There's the twos.
I can't help but to keep thinking about that 8 car and his decision to pull out of that pack. Think about the timing on that.
Kyle
Could have
Busch
been right in his lap.
Timing.
And you just never know when it's going to happen. And sometimes an experienced driver like Kyle Busch just gets that feeling in his gut and says, this just doesn't feel right to me. I don't like the way that this is going. And it could be as simple as he didn't like the way his car was driving, but if his car was driving good, he'd still be in the front.
And that is important as we look at Jimmy Johnson and the Pi Barker onboard camera. Johnson back in 18th place. It's important for Kyle Busch because he retains his Daytona 500 pole for Sunday as long as he does not have to go to a backup car.
And this guy does as well. Jimmy Johnson, he took the 41st provisional starting spot, and we haven't said his name until right there when we went in car. He's doing the exact same thing that Kyle Busch is. Conserving his race car, already knows that he's in the field.
Well, you're looking at 9 championships between them right there. So
not bad.
They know something a lot of other people don't.
Well, he owns them too now. He knows how expensive they are to pull
You are
them
right
back out.
here.
So Corey LaJoie in the catbird seat as far as racing into the field, but Casey Mears and Chandler Smith are still in it. There is LaJoie.
Well, Chandler just got
start on the inside of Ryan Blaney, his teammate Chris Buescher, checked at the infield care center and released after that crash at lap 56. All right, coming to Credit One Bank overtime. Green-white checker to decide this first duel.
4 Fords up front. They're going to control their destiny, but these guys are going to have something to say about it in the back, too. Who's going to be? You might be a Ford, but you got teammates on the outside, teammates on the bottom.
And it's 4 Fords from 2 different teams. Roush Fenway Keselowski on the inside.
Oh, give him your blessing,
Team
please.
Penske on
Red
the outside.
flag. Come on, LaCDL.
Oh, they just didn't go on
You
the
see
side.
Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano get connected really well. The bottom did good for a little bit, and Corey LaJoie came disconnected, but they've since
Huge
have
run
a
from the
little bit
bottom.
of space on the top. You
Need to
see
clear
Logano
him.
right there.
Come on,
Looked
bruh.
like he drug some brakes trying to get himself back to Ryan Blaney.
And look what it did. Look at that power surge down the backstretch.
Boy, those
on,
RFK
Brad.
Fords have speed. They're going
Chandler's
to be
not
tough
gonna
to
be
deal
able to
with on
catch up.
Sunday.
Well, we've seen Corey LaJoie do this before. We've seen Brad Keselowski have so many moments where he's controlled the race from the front like this. And not only is he an aggressive
Shane,
pusher,
where'd
but
he
he's
come
also
from?
an aggressive blocker.
Shane?
Out of 4, here we go. White flag
Huge
presented
run
by
from
Credit One Bank.
Fourth dual win. Ryan Blaney won one of these in
First white flag of the night.
Got quite a bit here.
Huge shove to the
Big
bottom.
surge coming on the outside.
Brad Keselowski in the 6th, a dual winner 4 years ago.
And we always talk
not
about the
clear,
Penske
Logano,
teamwork.
not
I think we'll see the same thing from that bottom row from those RFK cars because Corey
Chandler
LaJoie,
Smith is
all
not
he
winning
wants to
this
do is
race.
get into this race. But that top lane is surging.
Well, they're also together. Look at the chain. I talk about this all the time. Link
Oh,
to
Corey
line.
LaJoie!
And it's LaJoie.
Oh! Oh!
Hard up into the turn 3 wall.
Ross sideways.
Smith, here he comes back.
Ross just got fucking just slid sideways into somebody. Logano won the duel.
Caution is out.
Why did Casey Mears just go flying into that wreck?
Flag under the caution. Joey
Why?
Logano.
Hey, do I get any points? Because my driver just won the duel.
We'll have to wait and see on the race-in driver.
Keep an eye on this,
Because that
guys.
caution flag will
Wait.
end the race.
Wait.
Oh my gosh.
Did Casey Mears just get
Where
in?
they are at the time of the caution and who is or is
Casey Mears!
Well, we
Casey
talked about
Mears
Casey Mears spinning some donuts
What?
down there and losing a lap, but he got the lucky
Who's
dog
yours?
and was able to put himself in position.
Oh,
But
he's in the next
we
video.
talked about this. You gotta
No,
be able to get to the end of this
no,
race, and
what
you just never
happened?
know when somebody
Ori
else is gonna
was
make a mistake,
fucking
and unfortunately,
destroyed. I don't even know what happened.
wrong time.
Terrible.
What?
Not at all what he was looking for, but it might be just what the doctor ordered for Casey Mears. Let's go back. We're going to make sure on this. It's not
Oh,
official
yeah,
yet.
Yeah, watch Casey.
Right
They're
now,
I watched
checking-
Casey Mears on the top. Yeah,
Casey
They're
Mears.
watch
checking-
Casey Mears on the
From
fucking
lucky-
top.
we had some
Oh,
lucky
Suarez
fortune
big
right here on the
damage.
last lap.
Oh, it's
Suarez is
it's
tore up
assured.
there.
Casey Mears will
Look
be
at him.
in the 500. No shot.
Yeah, watch the top.
All right, watch the caution light in the lower left. Here is the moment of caution as we have it synced up on our Fox Sports video, which is unofficial.
Did they take the check? They didn't take the
Joey
checker,
Logano
did they?
wins his 4th
they took the
duel,
checker.
2019, 2020, 2023, and
start off
2026 for
2026
the Middletown, Connecticut
by
driver.
watching Logano win.
Most among active drivers.
Well, you can thank whoever turned 40.
And let's see, who picked Logano in the pre-race?
Full winner, Joey Logano.
Well,
Run
I
to
don't
the
remember.
straight.
If I'd been in the pre-race.
Thank you, Logano. Good start to the year, fantasy-wise.
Clint couldn't remember his pick.
I picked Chris Buescher.
Yep,
Yeah,
and that was a good pick, but
strong car. Hate to see all those cars get torn up.
and there is Casey Mears.
Casey
who
Mears makes the
unofficially
500. No way.
Look at the
may
damage on
make
that
his
car.
14th Daytona 500
He's-
start on Sunday.
He was
Kevin-
clearly
Now, does
in.
Casey Mears have a back?
Bakersfield, the Mears
I say,
name
does
is
Garage
legendary.
66 have a backup car?
Well, the Mears gang in Bakersfield, if you raced, that's who you rooted for. So Casey Mears.
Guys, watch this. Watch this car clear back here in the back. We are out of this thing.
Casey.
LaJoy is in back there.
Yeah. Watch him. He doesn't lift. Watch this shit. I was watching it when it happened.
Oh, it was a bad push again.
Shoots to the outside, barely misses
Oh.
LaJoy, shoots in.
Dude, he just stayed in the gas.
That's why I was like, who did he slam into, bro?
He slammed into Suarez.
I don't think he's lifted yet. He knew that he had to plow his way.
The only card he had.
Caution flag on the last lap ends the race.
That is so
Casey Mears.
Be like Biff. Well, he was tonight. Hammer down and let's go for it. Did I make it?
Go Casey.
Yeah, I think you did. How about
Can't
that?
wait for him to finish 41st.
He went for it. Full sin.
Yeah, he's more than likely finishing last, bruh. They probably don't even have a backup car.
It absolutely did. And this is what the type of situation for teams like this makes.
LaJoy would have been such a better. We just seen LaJoy would have been a great entry, bruh.
Not official yet, but whoever makes it, I mean, this will make their year from a purse standpoint, just a pride standpoint, to put your car on that grid for your sponsors.
I saw him last week at Barrett Jackson. He lives in Phoenix, comes out to the auctions, and was talking about how excited he was for this 500. And he says, I hope we can find some speed. I hope we can get there. And we're going to give it our all.
So we said that the Duel 2 was going to be the most chaotic one. Oh, this was
we are
already
still waiting
chaotic.
for official word as to the positioning of Chandler Smith and Corey LaJoy and Casey Mears.
We took them 45 laps and then some shit happened.
Yeah.
It is Casey Mears.
Casey Mears
He
is official.
Gonna race on
Unbelievable.
Sunday. How about that?
And no way bald
in the blink of an eye.
wins the first fucking.
And that's how it happens on these super speedways. I mean, if
Balding.
you're still rolling, you're still in it. And you know, Casey.
Thank God we don't have it formatted so there's an extra point for winning a fucking duel.
Down there, got the lucky dog, and threw a Hail Mary right there, going through that wreck, hoping that he made it. And
oh well.
Daytona 500.
Absolutely crushed for Corey LaJoy. He was doing.
I don't care. It's Logano.
The right spot on the last lap, going into turn 3. Everything was going right. That outside line got messed up, and it was right in his lap, turned him around.
Well, here's a champion and one of the best of the big money racers in NASCAR.
Well, we talked about Joey Logano.
Big money racers. Malik Ray?
You know, that they've changed a few things on their team and know that they need to get back to
He's the Malik Ray of Street. He's the Malik Ray of Feet Finder.
The dual races, Joey Logano, you find yourself as a winner. Race got really exciting at the end there. How were you able to make the right moves to hold them off?
Just a lot of teamwork.
That sucks, guys.
I think about the 22.
Now here's the guy.
Here's the guy, Joey Logano.
Fantastic job getting us positioned off of
the
pit
Donald
road.
Trump for some reason.
Coleman Presley up on the roof, giving
Yeah,
great
I
information.
can go from Chris Donald to Donald Trump. I mean, it's pretty easy to do, but like
the whole plans, everything. It's nice when everything works out the way it's supposed to, and just got a great team around me. I got a great Ford Mustang, and it's great to see this.
The fielder sprint
Yellow and red Ford Mustang back in victory lane. It's you know, a lot of partners have been sticking with us for a long period of time, and have them back at the shop. It's a great place to start the season here.
Looking for your second 500 win on Sunday in the Daytona 500. Excuse me. Did you learn what you need to learn on this 22 car as it especially got down to the end of the race, but even earlier on?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some things I want to work on. There's no doubt, but it's always like that. But I do think we have a strong race car. It's obviously a fast race car. We proved that tonight. So that's a good piece. We got that speed. We'll work on some handling pieces, but I feel like we're pretty close.
Joey Logano wins dual race number 1 in Daytona.
Thanks, Regan. Now the delay in figuring out which of the race-in cars.
Brady's TV in the background.
Whether or not all three of them were involved in that crash. Jamie.
And Casey Mears and this little team that could, they get it done. It's official. I don't even know where to start with that, but take us through those last moments and how you ended up here.
Well, I mean, probably a little bit of power of prayer. There's a lot of that going on in the car. And, you know, just couldn't thank everybody enough for getting us here to begin with. But yeah, I had an issue on pit road, and I got a run around the outside, and I figured I'd just stay in the gas no matter what happened. When I saw him spinning, I missed the first guy. I thought, okay, good. And then I hit the 99 that I hit square. Anyway, I hit somebody square, and I knew when I hit him flat, it didn't tear up the car too much, and I was going to be able to get back. But I didn't know who was in front of me still, whether or not we made it. And then all the guys started going nuts on the radio. So I want to say hi to Trish and the kids back home. I can't believe we're here based on our night and the way that it went. I want to thank Car Security Systems, SI Yachts, the Gracie Foundation, most of all Bob Germain. I mean, this guy's stepped up and put me here.
Unbelievable. This team, 10 people on this car. Carl Long, how do you guys get
Carl
here?
Long,
and how do you
GOAT.
move forward to Sunday? You got a shot at this now.
It's a really good question. I don't know exactly what the rules are or how they sit. I don't know what's repairable on this and what isn't. I think we do have another car that we plan to take to Atlanta. In case we didn't make the show, we'd have something ready to go for Atlanta. You know, maybe we can get that ready. I don't even know what the rules are. I just know that we made it. The car's damaged. We got to figure it out. I'm just really happy to be here.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Mike.
Oldest driver in the field at age 47, and I think everybody who's been
Nah.
racing for a long time has got to be happy for Casey Mears.
Nah.
Way to make the race.
Yeah.
Joey Logano wins it.
I want to watch my goat race at night. My other goat race at night.
Started, ended up with damage, and this is only race 1 of 2.
Go back.
Oh, that's still one of the books, gentlemen.